Africana home even when it feel rough. Yeah. Africana home even when it feel rough. Two guys and a Cybertruck, rolling through the snow, but we dreaming of the sun. Yeah. From Calgary to Monrovia, we linking up the love. Africana home even when it feel rough. It's not perfect, but it's worth it, yeah, that's us. It's not perfect, but it's worth it, yeah, that's us. It's not perfect, but it's worth it, yeah, that's us.
My main man Mo.
Yes, my G.
What's good, kid?
What's good?
What's happening?
Oh, another beautiful Saturday.
A beautiful day, man. How does it feel to sit by the pool over here, man?
Oh, man. I want to feel better,
I mean, no Diddy, but like, this shit is fly.
This is soft life, man, we call it.
Soft life.
The Liberian people say we're outside.
We outside. We outside.
People, we're outside.
All right.
2025, we outside.
Summer 2025, we outside. To all the Liberian community, stand the hell up. Stand up, son.
We outside. We outside. Enjoying soft life,
So this episode is 15 minutes long, guys. Straight up, 15 minutes long. Whatever gets captured, get captured. This is Two Guys. Welcome to Two Guys in the Cybertruck. My name is Rico.
And I'm Mo. Molly Mo.
And
want more money,
That's right, more money. And together we want to take you guys on a very special ride, man. I feel like, we come here, we forget about what home is. You feel that too, Mo? Like when we get here, something happened to us, mechanically. Like in our membrane, something goes wrong.
In our medulla, whatever you
oblongata.
Whatever you call it.
That's what it is. That's a big ass word too.
It's like something with the atmosphere just messed up with your system, and then you for somehow at some point you forget about where you come from.
Where you come from,
right? And
you almost don't want to go back too, Mo.
Yeah, exactly. You have this fear, and all these misconception about people telling you all kinds of voodoo or evil stuff about Africa, and
right.
You totally forget about Africa. You forget about your motherland. That's we all been there. I'm guilty of it.
Why do you think like we forget about it? Like, what are some of the misconceptions that maybe you? Because I know you've been back home. We'll talk about that in the first episode. You've been back home a few times now, and but what are some of the misconceptions? What held you back from going back for so long? Like, what was some of those primary things?
Well, one of the key things is fear. Fear of something's gonna happen. Fear of your safety, security. Especially when you're growing up from Africa, you see back in, let's say, the early 90s or 90s, in the region where, we came from, West Africa,
right,
very unstable at those times, right? Fear of security, right? Security, that was one of the biggest things, right? For me.
So you were thinking about the safety
side of it,
right? What could possibly go wrong?
That's right.
Once you were there, kind of thing.
Exactly, right. Getting used to a beautiful country like Canada, where you don't have to worry about anything. You can work anywhere. You can go anywhere in the middle of the night, at any time of the night.
Anytime of the day too. Yeah.
Any time of the day, right? Not worrying about anything, right? So those are some of the big fear at first, coming to the country as as a teenager,
right,
growing up and trying to, trying to compare to system, and now you're like, okay, I live in this country now. This is my home, and then you forget about where you came from. And
right.
That's bad. That's bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's bad. Right?
Yeah. I think for me, some of the things, I never even consider going back home. The reason being is, bro, after you watch all these documentaries, you go online, you Google some shit that's gonna scare the crap out of you. It's it's dangerous, war, it's disease. I remember just arguing with people all the time. They're like, man, you should go back home. I'm like, man, I'm never going back home. Fuck that. I'm not going back home. I'm going to stay over here. Like, what am I going to do there? And I'm like, I don't know anybody back there. Why am I even going to go back home?
All right,
You know?
right.
Like that kind of, the misconception. The TVs, the newspapers, and the news media definitely don't encourage you to go back home.
Exactly. And, when you turn on TV and you see about Africa, it's about those minorities, child donation.
100%.
$1 a day or less than $1 a day can feed the family.
Yeah, like UNICEF.
Those UNICEF.
We should open a UNICEF here.
Oh man.
There's homeless people here that need help.
Absolutely.
We should definitely donate $2 a day over here in Canada. Right, so we can help the homeless out, because it's brutal over here too.
It is.
Yeah.
This day and age, man, with this Donald Trump time, man, it's you can barely afford a place to live, man.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
You can't even live on minimum wage these days, man.
Facts.
Right? That's,
even regular wages.
yeah, you can't even live on.
Regular wages, $60,000 a year. You're still struggling.
You'll be struggling, man.
If you're not careful, $100,000, you're still struggling.
Still.
Because your rent on average here in the city is about $1,500.
Yeah.
$1,500. You're looking about well over $20K per year.
A year.
Not to talk about your feeding, because everything's gone up, right?
What?
So now your feeding, you have to consider another $400 to $500 if you're single, you live by yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But when you have family, you're pushing $700, $800, $1,000 now.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
God forbid one of your kids have allergy and don't eat chicken for whatever reason.
Nah. You start. What's the website? What's the Canadian one out of Edmonton there? HelloFresh. Now you start ordering food from a HelloFresh.
Yeah. They tried to get me. They tried to get me on HelloFresh here in my building. I'm like, who's this guy? I don't know who you are.
I had a friend that was actually on there recently, but she canceled. us. It is.
It's a scam.
It's okay. It's it's okay Italian food. That's what I call it.
I say just cook well. Cook the chicken twice. Cook the beef twice. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like do all of that. What are we afraid of?
Yeah.
We're gonna get it anyway at some point.
That's exactly right.
The lucky people die early. That's the way I see it.
Wow, that's why.
Those of us that are unfortunate, we wind up with shit like cancer.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Yeah.
We grew up here in this country. What are some of the things that you now look forward to, having gone home the first time? What was that like? Being on the plane, getting on the plane, booking the flight, having that bravery just to take that first step. Because people don't want to do that.
Bro.
They're like, no.
Bro, this has been over 10 years now, man. I can't even remember, but first time I booked a flight, it was less than 2 weeks to the trip, right? It wasn't planned in advance. Like, to be honest, it was like less than 2 weeks for the trip.
What was going through your mind?
To be honest, it's like, again, another let's go back to a misconception. Another misconception. People think like you have to have this certain amount of money to go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Like, and that's one of the things. Like, I remember talking to people there. They would tell you need at least 10K cash to go back home.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember at that time, I think this was like 2013 or 14 when I first went back, and pretty much I just book a ticket. I book a holiday off work. I know I'm going to get my regular paycheck while I'm gone.
Right.
And that was it.
Yeah.
I book a ticket less than 2 weeks, and pretty much only told one person that was coming.
Okay.
And to my surprise, I was on the plane.
Wow.
And next thing you know, I was in Africa. I was in Guinea-Conakry, by the way.
Guinea-Conakry.
Landed in Guinea-Conakry.
Yeah, what was that feeling like, bro?
Confused, man.
Confused?
Confused, man. Got the heat alone, man. The heat, you know.
Confuse you, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
It got your medulla oblongata.
Exactly. Another time, you know, the electricity in Guinea Cracker was stable compared to today now,
Okay.
right? So it was totally different, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
So it went off a lot.
It went off and communication, trying to get on back, calling people back here that, yeah, you know,
Right.
I've arrived and all this stuff. It's like a little bit tough, but hey, come on, I'm from Africa, I'm used to it. So these are,
You just feel ready.
you know, it took me a couple of hours, you know, I was right back into it, right? Sleeping on mosquito, no mosquito repellent or whatever.
Damn.
It was good, man. It was good.
Dude, those mosquitoes are vicious.
Oh man, no. But here, mosquitoes are vicious.
Oh, no, yeah. Here.
are
If you work the
vicious.
pipeline, here is.
Man, don't even talk about pipeline. Where is that place around Golden? Golden, man.
Oh, golden. Like,
Golden BC?
yeah.
Man, bro, man, the mosquitoes over there, man. They're like,
They're different.
they're like,
Like cartel.
bro, man. They're like those mosquitoes have been training for World War III, man.
Damn.
Like, seriously, that's how prepared they are, man.
Damn. They're like a whole unit.
You can wear a long sleeve. They can bite through your freaking.
Okay, so the mosquito wasn't the issue. I tell you one thing though, like when I finally booked my flight, I think it was very similar to yours, where I kind of like, because I remember talking to my mentor at the time, and I was like, I'm just gonna book my flight. I went home that night. I was at work, and I booked my flight. I'm like, damn, dog, what are you doing? I said, well, the flight's already booked. Let's see what happened. And I was scared. I was so scared. Like I never been so afraid in my life. Like I was so scared, even leading up. And it was the time of COVID too. And then I find out like I needed a second vaccine. Oh, and I was pissed off because I had to now, because I gotten one vaccine before, because I couldn't go back to work. They say, look, you can't come back to work until you get this vaccine.
Yeah.
Then I got that vaccine, and then time to travel, they're like, nah, you still got to take another vaccine.
Yeah.
And that just pissed me off, right?
I think one of my trip was around that time too, when they came out with the second vaccine.
Yeah.
I had the first vaccine, then came out with the second vaccine, and then you have to book your appointment. And
Yeah.
my appointment was actually after my flight.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I have to talk to somebody
Yeah.
that actually got me a little quicker.
Yeah.
All right, if not, I was gonna miss out on that. And I got the second vaccine. Luckily, I got the second vaccine, and I made that trip. That was another trip too. The COVID, you know, the whole COVID thing was just here, man. When I was in Africa, man, wearing masks.
Everybody was moving around like normal. People
no,
didn't.
normal,
I didn't
man.
see masks. People were not in masks
I wore a mask for the first,
for the first week.
not the first week, for the first hour or so, and I was
Okay.
rip it right off.
But dude, you know what happened to me?
No.
When I went home, yeah? After talking to all my people here that was giving me advice about home, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, I didn't come out of that house for a week. I mean, I came out, went to the club, restaurant, you know, fancy shit.
Yeah.
Fancy shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
my first trip was all like fancy stuff. Like I couldn't tell you what the back of the community looked like, who lived there, who didn't live there. Like literally, I felt like, and it's crazy because when I got back, I was thinking, I said, wow, that was different. Because I didn't do anything. Even my camera, I literally went outside one day. Because you know, over here, people tell us, we got about 3 more minutes. People tell us like, you know, all this racial stuff is all in your head and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to test that out like very quickly when I got there. So what I did was I took my camera with me and I just kind of stepped out and I walked, I think like 2 blocks, but there was like a major road because Africa, there's major roads everywhere.
Oh, major
Community is just like that. And I stood there, bro. I thought people were going to smell me, be like, damn, that guy's not from here. He's from Canada. I thought they were going to see me, bro. I stood there for nearly like 20, 25 minutes. This was my second week there. Nobody cares. People were dressed like me. Like nothing I was doing, they weren't already doing or doing better. And you know what's crazy? They look better than me. Way dressed better than me. And I was like, wait, I thought these people were supposed to be suffering.
That's what you think. That's what you think. 'Cause most, some people are doing way better.
Yeah.
Than we think, right? And that's the whole misconception about Africa, right?
Yeah.
Like it's it's pretty bad. Like, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. People are suffering.
People are suffering.
No, don't get me wrong. People are suffering because of greedy politicians.
Bad governance.
That's one of our biggest problems. Yeah, but most of the people are doing well.
Yeah.
Like business people at Ivory Coast, you go to like you know where you want. I remember talking to you. I sent you a message after I seen you online. You were live. You did a couple live videos. Like, all right, yeah, you sent me a message.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You sent me a message.
I was like, man, go to LIB.
Yeah, I was like, I still haven't got it, but I will.
That's me. When I go to Africa, I don't go to one place, man. I don't sit in just a city.
Okay, so
travel
you just kinda...
Man, I fly to the city, and I just travel in the interior. You know, my first trip there, I had this one of my uncle old Mercedes Benz, like late '80s model.
Okay.
Oh man, we had that vehicle fucking wrecked, man. Excuse my language, but
it's all good. It's all good. Yo, it's two guys.
The bad road. The bad road.
40 minutes, bro. 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Right. With the bad road, man, travel in the interior. We took that vehicle into Guinea Conakry, hit the Liberian border all the way to Monrovia.
Right.
When it made it Monrovia, came back. You know, couple of weeks, 3 weeks later.
Shit, so you really went everywhere.
Yeah, 3 weeks later, back.
And we got to make a trip together.
Right, that's
what we got to do.
Yeah,
we got to make a trip together.
Thinking about doing one this year too, right?
Yeah.
With Hassan and Ayuba. Hopefully Ayuba come true.
Okay.
With Hassan and Ayuba, but yeah. Oh,
okay.
That's the game.
Well, we got 30 more seconds, man. So, hey guys, listen. Two Guys in a Cybertruck. My name is Rico. Thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Hopefully you learned something. Mo, go ahead.
My name is Mo, and hopefully you guys learned something. Two Guys in a Cybertruck. It's a brand new show. Trust me, you're gonna like it. It's gonna be controversial. It's gonna be questions. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be uncomfortable conversation. But we have to make it.
See you guys on the next drive. Peace.
Welcome to Yamoussoukro, the capital city of Côte d'Ivoire.
Just a place, it's a feeling. It's the joy of the laughter, the healing. Come back home, even for a while. Let your roots remind you why you smile.